Muchas veces antes que los del colegio.
¿Ha notado una evolución en el inglés de sus hijos?
Y los deberes los hacen en inglés, eso sí es verdad. Que te cuentan por los niños, por David, y pues vinimos por eso un poco. Ahora hemos seguido durante todos estos años porque realmente ellos se sienten fenomenal, vienen muy contentos, están muy contentos y la sensación es que les importa los niños y que aprendan los niños.
¿Qué es lo que más te gusta de las clases?
Pues que son muy divertidas y cuando...
Hello and welcome to the Extra Hour. Okay, back together again. Now I have a new microphone. Can you hear it? This is a different microphone, not the one I've been using lately. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. The expression alto y claro, o ruidoso, loud and clear, is a very common expression when you want to assure somebody or reassure somebody that you can hear that person. Can you hear me? No problem, loud and clear. Are you sure? Can you hear me? Yes, loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. Now, in Spanish, when you talk about hearing, usually you don't use the verb to be able to. Usually you say, ¿me oyes? ¿Me oís bien? ¿Me oyes bien? In English, no. ¿Me puedes oír bien? ¿Podéis oírme bien? Can you? Can you? Can you? Can you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Yes, sir. Loud and clear. No. I can barely make out what you're saying. I can barely make out. Make out is, well, to make out has a lot of meanings. But to make out means divisar, percibir con la vista. I can't make out. No diviso quién es, pero parece que es Pepe, pero está muy lejos. I can't make out. Make out is también also when you're right. Or reading. No puedo descifrar las letras de tío. I can't make out what he says. I can't make out what this... Why? Because perhaps is a high-level adjective. Well, it's not an adjective, excuse is a higher level whatever. I don't know what it is. An adverb? And maybe is much more common. And we say it quickly. Brr, maybe. Whereas when we use perhaps, we're often adopting a more let's say, articulate mode of speech or articulate way of speech. And so when a teacher is teaching English and people don't understand the teacher 100%, the teacher begins to adopt more formal ways of speaking in class and uses perhaps. And so I use perhaps a lot on the radio. Richard Vaughan uses perhaps often, but outside of the radio, we usually use maybe. Maybe so, maybe not. Maybe. Or we conjugate it with the auxiliary verb, the defective verb may. All people think it's impossible for a human to do this. The only explanation is divine inspiration. God was sending English through his brain into his pen, and he was writing it. Otherwise, it's impossible. Of course, that's an exaggeration, because if you look at the writings of or the music of Mozart, the music of Bach, I mean, you can reach the same conclusion. My God, divine inspiration. Or if you look at the poetry of Lorca, the entire Romancero Gitano, that's divine inspiration. No, it's just sitting down and gaining momentum. To gain momentum as you write, the more you write and focus seriously, the better you become at expressing yourself. And after X number of years, it becomes a habit. You develop the habit of writing well, and the ideas flow. You don't suffer writer's block. We say writer's block when bloqueo de escritor, cuando the writer's sitting in front of a blank sheet of paper and saying, nothing's coming. I don't have any inspiration. I need to find inspiration. And it all totaled 899,000 words. Okay.